Good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the weekly general collective reading. I was woken up. Normally I record my weeklies on Sunday and post them on Monday. But I was woken up this morning like, you gotta get this reading out now. I don't know why. I don't know who it's for. I'm so tired that I'm just like, let me just, do as I'm told per my guides. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to record a podcast episode to go along with this like I normally do for the weekly readings, but it feels, different. There was almost like a sense of urgency to get this reading done. Which, like, literally, I know you guys can probably hear it in my voice. Like, I just woke up, I did my morning thing, but it's, I'm still a little foggy, but for whatever reason, like, I'm just being urged to do this weekly reading. So we're gonna do that. I'm starting out with the mixed emotions. I'll then be using the wisdom of the oracle, followed up by that 90s tarot. Ooh. That 90s tarot. Sorry. The whole booklet fell out. And the guidance or advice is going to come from messages from the mermaids. Right now, the sun is in Scorpio, the moon is in, the sun is in Aries, the moon is in Scorpio. But let's see what's going on. Let me look this. To see what messages we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding this week. We had the full moon on Saturday. You can check out that reading if you like. But we're also, the sun is going into Taurus this week. It'll be joining Uranus in the North Node. The South Node is in conjunction with the moon right now. We still have the Pisces stellium going on between Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune, and Mars. So let's see, it's a lot of energy going on. But let's see how you're feeling, you may be feeling for this week. What messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding do we need as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week? We do. Know that, this could be you, but it doesn't have to be. Energy is vice versa or interchangeable. And time as well as the energy is fluid. So take what resonates, like I always stress, and leave the rest. If it's not yours, don't take it. Yes. Bottom of the deck we have relieved. Which is a card of, being, exactly what it is. Like, it just makes me want to go, like that for some reason. Excuse me. Then up under it we have proud and fulfilled. This energy, this relieved, proud, and filled is making me feel like some of you maybe, it almost feels like getting recognized for something. You may even be given something with this relief card, something that is going to come in and help you. But with this proud here, it's like you deserve it. And for some of you, with fulfilled, it's what you wish for, whatever it may be. It could be a person, could be a place, or a thing. Or, you know, you could also be on the other side of this. You could be the person giving something. I feel like something is being given. But then this envious energy here, you know, is throwing the reading off or the energy off, because it almost feels like there's an energy, someone around that is not, it almost makes me feel like they're not liking what they see. That only may be for a few of you, because that envious energy is like, it's very strong, but it doesn't, it feels like it's outside of you. But tell me how the collective is feeling as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week. I'll take that one. Yeah, hopeful. You know, we are going into Taurus season this week, you know. This hopeful is like making me feel the energy of like whatever seeds you've planted, like I'm hearing like breaking ground. They're about to, you know, start blooming, you know. And that goes for whatever type of plants, you know, whatever type of seeds you planted, positive or negative. Only you know. If you planted positive seeds, you'll reap positive rewards. If you reaped or, you know, planted negative seeds, you're gonna reap negative rewards. And then what came out was safe. Yeah, I feel like whatever it is that you've done, especially with this safe card here, like it's secure, it's protected, and I don't know why I keep getting the energy of deserved. It could be a new job, it could be a new home. If it's a new relationship, some of you may start investing in someone or them investing in you, and the cards are saying like it's okay to invest in this person. Some of you are in your head about it with the stress card for whatever situation it may be. Let's see. Yeah, look. Grateful. Some of you, like I said, like you've been praying on this. Whatever it is. It feels really positive, but it's almost like with the confused card at the bottom, don't let Because this feels like internal mind chatter. Don't let what your mind is telling you deter you from, for some of you, it feels like an opportunity. For some of you, this could definitely be like a blessing coming towards you. Is exactly what I feel. Can I get one more? Yeah, and then we have grief, which I was not expecting this, but you know what this is making me feel like? You know what it is? It's like that energy of, overthinking, overanalyzing something to the point where, like, you mess it up before you even get it. That's what this grief card is like doing to this spread for me. And what I feel, from it, because it's like, it's like some of you are hoping for the best, but praying for the worst. Like, I mean, I know, we've heard that, hope, or, it's like how they say, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. How do you know the worst? Like, why would you prepare for that? I've never understood that cliche or quote or whatever you want to call it. I've never understood that. Like, I'm always going to hope for the best, but I'm not going to prepare for something that may not happen. And it feels like that's what it's like. I'm not doing that in a negative connotation, because that feels negative to me. Why would I hope for the best but prepare for the worst? I'm going to be left anxious the whole time. Nah. And then that's exactly what I feel, like overwhelmed. Like, I feel this energy. And then up under that, we have bored. Like, yeah, it's like you're just gonna, like, you'll be a sitting duck. It's almost like you're actually gonna pull in, which exactly you don't want to happen. I don't know. You know what's coming to me is a video, a clip of a video of DMX. And he says in it, he says, whenever I went through something, it brought me closer to God. And he was like, I always stayed in something, so now I'm closer to God. But he says, being closer is hard. And he's like, you gotta take, like, the dark with the light, the joy with the pain. But he's like, with the right perspective, there can be something to gain. And the one thing that really stood out to me was when he said, look for the good in the bad and not the sun when it rains. And that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like, someone is like praying for rain. But that rain is cleansing, it's renewing. Like, enjoy that rain. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. And it's like, yo, like, because that's what's needed for, literally, for seeds to grow. You need that rain. If it never rained and the sun was always out, we'd have no plant life. Like, thinking about it on that level. And the plants need both rain and sun to grow. I'm 100% sure that plants don't pray for rain. Like, you know, like, well, I might be saying that wrong. It's early, but you know, it's like we all want our time in the sun. But if it's, you know, if there's a time right now and it's raining for you, there, I'm pretty sure there's a like, and that's what it is. I'm saying it reverse. This person is praying for the sun, and the cards are saying like, be grateful for the rain. I said that little piece wrong. My bad. It's early, y'all. But that's what it is. Because even like it's drawing me to the storm that's outside. And someone is like, that's what it is, praying for the storm to be over. And the cards are like basically saying like, nah, you gotta use, like, that water is useful. That rain is useful. Just it'll stop when it's time. It's not like, no, like, we can't go outside and tell the sky to stop raining. It'll stop when it's ready. That's what this is. But this grief card is like someone is like really going or feeling very overwhelmed by whatever storm this is. I can definitely look at it. Excuse me, but let's grab the overall energy because I do not want this to be too long. Look, you can't make this shit up. Between worlds. And this is that transformation energy. Especially with the moon being in Scorpio right now. The moon is the internal realm. So this could be going on, you know, with you internally. But it's like, it's a transformative process. It's a transformative process. The in-between. And then I kept seeing this card while I was shuffling. Not for you. It's to show you with the not for you. And then the building blocks that, you see how she's standing on top of those. Are they bricks or blocks, whatever? But she's looking back over this not for you. So what this is telling me is that you're in you're in a state right now where whatever you're going through is to show you what is not for you, to refine you from the old into the new. It's like there's a transition happening. And some of you are still like trying to figure out how to make something that's not for you work, but in doing so, it's like you have to acknowledge what it is that's not for you. Give me one more. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but I did it for a reason. Oh, that was the bottom of the deck. I'm like, what is going on? I get one more. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. We got orphaned, which I can't help but notice the similarities between both of these cards. So I'm going to look at the grief card and I'll look at the safe card with the tarot. But that's an energy of, it's a grieving energy. It's a feeling left out in the cold, a feeling less than type of energy. But then we have message in the bottle. Which I am feeling like there could be, whether you're receiving a message or giving a message, there's some type of message coming that's going to put you off with time to go on a new path. It's time to go coming from. I should have left those other cards out. I think I might start doing that. Just leaving the cards that I pulled from the bottom out, because they're showing me like the positions of the cards that were just out. These cards in the same position play a part, because remember we had the in-between, the not for you, and what was the other one? The in-between, the not for you, and what was that last one? Building blocks. And if you could see it with the in-between, this is that energy of being in between, where you've been and where you're headed. But with message in the bottle, where not for you was, you're getting the message that, whatever you're in right now is not for you. So with the building blocks, like I said, she was looking back to assess what wasn't for her or him. I'm just saying her for the purposes of the card. Though it's time to take those building blocks, time to take that knowledge and wisdom and head off on a whole new path. That leads to what? Happy. Like, you cannot make this shit up. So let's take a look at the tarot. Because whoever this is, like, I can just feel the energy of, it's the energy of, being under a dark cloud and not feeling like there's a way out from under it. It feels like, what I'm actually seeing is like someone, I guess they used to show it to us in cartoons, walking around and the cloud is just constantly over them wherever they go. That's what I'm seeing. So bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a new opportunity, a fresh start, and I'm feeling that same energy here between the hopeful and the grateful. Whatever this may be for you, for you. And also, like, I am getting this, like, reverse for some of you, because some of you guys, walked away from an opportunity. I'm getting also. And it's like, now you're wishing you would have been grateful for whatever it was. But it's like with this grief and the safe card, it's like you're almost regretting that choice and like reaping the consequences of walking away from something that was, potentially something big, that could have been something big for you. So for some of you, it feels like you walked away from an opportunity, but for the majority of you, I feel like this is what you're, is trying to come in for you. Yeah. Because you walked away from something, And then now at the Three of Wands, you're, this is a card of, waiting for your ships to come in. There's a spectrum to everything. And the cards are saying like, yeah, justice will be served. Balance will be achieved. In whatever capacity, like, as I say, it's positive and negative. Yeah, we got the Seven of Pentacles. Let's see what else. What other messages do we need? This is that over-analyzation. This is that assessment that I'm feeling is going on. And some of you are regretting, an investment that you made, somewhere that you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, and it's not bringing you what you want. But for some of you, like I said, there's two sides to every coin. Some of you have been in this energy, and now it's like an opportunity to invest in something that's coming towards you. What else do we need? Yes. Like I said, the Ace of Pentacles. Under this time to go. Good job. So y'all can see these cards. Sorry about that. Let's see what else. Then we had the Knight of Swords come out and the Ace of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords is fast incoming, communication. It could be communication that catches you off guard, and especially coming out with the message in the bottom. It's definitely some type of message or communication that's coming towards you. Damn, all these pentacles. So, we got out the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, which is like the Five of Pentacles energetically has showed up here 3 times. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles. So right off the back, what's sticking to me is, first of all of these pentacles. Number 1. Which makes me feel like this is playing out in the 3D. Because pentacles is physical. It's, physical energy. And what I feel like is the 7 and the 4. whatever you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into, you're having a hard time letting it go, whether it be a job, a person, a place, or a thing. This Knight of Swords, like I said, it definitely feels like communication, but either you're communicating something to someone or they're communicating something to you. But it's regarding this Five of Pentacles energy, which it could be like, this could also, like, this really is feeling like being put out, whether it's from a home, a job, a group, whatever. And this person putting you out, it's like some of you knew it was time for you to go anyway. A job, whatever. Some of you, I hate to say it, you know, it could be an abrupt firing, an abrupt breakup, an abrupt getting kicked out, whatever it may be. But it's pushing you towards this Ace of Pentacles. With the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles, it's like you're having a hard time. Whoever this is, it doesn't have to be you, but somebody is having a hard time trying to see the positive in this negative situation. And it's like what? Like, that's literally what I feel. Like, they're having a hard time seeing it. So I'm going to clarify this Hangman, because that's where the struggle is. They're struggling with seeing this as, listen, things come into your life for two reasons. Either there's a blessing, they're a blessing, or they're a lesson. Whoever this is getting like the lesson and the blessing at the same time, but they don't see it that way. Yeah, because there's some type of discord in a foundation, whether that be a job, a family, a relationship, a friend group. We got the Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. It's like they're trying to figure out why it's not working or why there's discord here. And it's like they can't, like, the only thing I can keep saying is like they can't see it another way. But that's how blessings and lessons come. That's how they come. This could definitely be in a home, but it's because like it's time for something new to be built or invested in or created. Because this is conflicting energy. For some of you, like, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And whatever capacity that reigns for you, and whatever this Four of Wands dynamic is, there, it's like competition within a job, a relationship, a home, whatever it is. It's too much. Let's see what this message in the bottle is with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody is either telling you they're leaving or you're telling somebody you're leaving with the Eight of Cups. Can I get one more? Then we got the I don't know her. Some of you are heading towards a different person. Look, and I cannot make this shit up. With the Six of Swords, you're heading towards this person, this somebody else, somebody that you maybe said you didn't know, or you lied about, or some of you really might not know this person that you're like being put into alignment with, because the Eight of Cups is also going on a spiritual journey, and going on that spiritual journey, you could sporadically bump into somebody at the store, on your way somewhere, and they're going to be an important person in your life. But behind the scenes, you are being guided towards this person. They are very, as the Nine of Pentacles, whoever this is, they're single. But they're very independent. They are confident. They're responsible. It almost makes me feel like down to earth. And the Star, they could be some type of healer or counselor. But you're ending it with somebody else, if it's playing out in that realm for you. If not, don't take it that way. But this King of Wands could be a boss. It could also be the King of Wands can be a very arrogant type of energy that you hold or carry, or a very prideful energy that you carry for yourself. But I'll clarify, because I know a lot of y'all don't like that. I don't know her. So tell me about I don't know her. Swords. Oh, the cards are saying, oh, you know this person as the King of Swords. Whoever this is for, you know this person. So this is up for the majority of you. You know exactly who this I don't know her energy is, whether male or female. You know who they are. Very clearly. It's very clear to you who this person is. So if you're the watcher, and this is how somebody, depending on what side you're on, they know you and you know them. We'll put it that way. That's what the cards are saying. So they cleared that up. You do know her or him. And then we got the King of Cups, which is feeling like this, whoever it is, it's a masculine energy that's in this state right now. With the King of Cups, and then we got the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Yeah, you definitely know who this person is. This feminine energy. Why is orphaned here? We got the Page of Wands. We got the Page of Wands coming out with orphan, and this is how this masculine energy is feeling. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. It's the energy. But with the Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon, it's like, while sitting in this grief and orphaned energy, this masculine energy is like secretly desiring whoever this Nine of Pentacles is. But it's almost like this person is being hidden from them with the Moon. They're being shielded from, like, in a way, like almost protected from this person because of what they're going through. This person can't be a part of it. What's the Moon? Yeah, and secretly, damn. Having like hidden emotions for this person as well. But it's almost like with the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, it's almost like an energy of like they played around. They played around. Somebody played around, whether it was you or them. They played around with something that it almost makes me feel like they took from something they were supposed to give to. but they know it because I'm clarifying the moon. They know it. And it's like God is stepping in as the Hierophant, looking over this like, anything like shaking. God is shaking his head at this. And like I said, I was clarifying the Nine of Pentacles because that feels like a person for some of you. They're being protected from you. You're blocked off or closed off from this person until you end whatever it is that you need to end. But this Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this person is being isolated from you by God. You got the Hierophant out here. Yep. Wow. Oh, look at the Hierophant and then get, yep, the Hierophant and then the High Priestess. And you know what that combination is telling me is that you know that this is God's doing with the High Priestess. Because like, honestly, in this situation, it can only be. So let's grab the guidance or advice. But it's almost like also what I'm getting is like God revealing this to you. And it's being revealed to you by way of your intuition. What's the guidance or advice? And they're correcting me because I remember in the beginning when I said, like, I was feeling that energy of like someone praying for rain, right? But you know, to me, like, think of it in terms of like the desert. Really, a lot of plants don't go there because it's not an environment for plants. It's very dry and airy. It really never rains in the desert. But they're correcting me and saying that, no, you weren't wrong, because it's metaphorically, this person is praying for rain because they've been in the sun too long. And that sun energy will leave you dry, and you guys know what being in the sun too long will do. Looking at it from a metaphorical perspective, this person could have had a lot of ego and pride, but now it's like almost failing them. It's no longer fulfilling this person emotionally. So that's why they're praying for rain. But God is like, no, don't, pray for the rain. Or, it's like, how can I see? It's kind of hard to explain because, like, the sun is external. But this person is going through the rain internally because they spent so much time in the sun externally, if you get that. And now it's like God is trying to show them through the rain, because grief is, internal. Feeling, left out and abandoned, those are, internal feelings. So it's raining on the inside for this person. And it's almost like God is trying to give you the reverse. Like, almost like like that's the best way that I can explain it. If you get it, if you know what, you know, spiritually, you understand what I'm trying to say. It's just hard to put it into words because not, you know, some people, you know, just don't think to that depth. And, you know, after going, like, the deeper you go, the harder it is to explain. I really apologize if I'm not explaining it correctly, but it's the same, like, but let me get the guidance or advice. Last one. Yep, and then we got at the bottom of the deck, turn away. I feel like the feminine energy did turn away. But now it's time for this masculine energy to do the same thing. Yeah, the feminine energy definitely turned away. And could be the one in this waiting energy, not specifically waiting on the masculine, but waiting for her time. Where this person like almost didn't wait for their time. They tried to take their time. And now there's consequences for that. Bottom of the deck, we have truth. And then we have support coming out. So if you're the masculine energy and you're going to do this, you're getting support. But it's coming by way of, you know, the high priestess and the moon energy. It's coming from, you know, a source that you're not familiar with is what it makes me feel. But it's God. It's how God is trying to communicate with you. So the support like you're looking for is there. You're just looking for it like almost externally instead of internally. God is within. What's the guidance or advice? Yep, we got mystery and love. Exactly what I just said. Mystery and love. God is like trying to teach you with magic. This is a very spiritual reading, like very, very spiritual. But support mystery and love. It's almost like, it makes me want to say, like, you don't have to see love to be it, to feel it. It's just something, you know, you can tell that it's there. But it comes from you being in alignment with yourself as well. Yeah. And that's what real magic is. Like, it's almost like this person is looking at it like, nah, I can't be blessed with this after going through this or being in this situation. I don't deserve that. And it's like, no, this is what it's about. Like, this is how magic works. Blessings. But it comes at a cost. For this person, though, the blessing is in the lesson. So that's the weekly reading, guys. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see you guys all on the next reading. All right. Later.